What's up, BookTube? Back with another weekly update, and since the last time I did my last weekly update, I finished two more books. So, Empire of the Damned and Jade City. Overall, like my take on Empire of the Damned, it's going to be a lot different than most people's take on this. I personally would give this book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. There was a lot of things I did not like about this book that I loved with the first book. I loved the back and forth with Dior and Gabriel. In the first book, I enjoyed the lore. I enjoyed the thrill of the chase, the fear that came from them being hunted by Danton and other characters. Where this mystery was going, I enjoyed all of that in the first book. And I got none of that in the second book. And so on that case, the characters got separated. Didn't enjoy that aspect of it. Definitely did not enjoy the vampires in this. The Divok clan or whatever they were called. Did not enjoy that aspect. The best way I can personally describe them is really they're 50 Shades of Grey meets Twilight meets XXX porn, basically. That's all they think about. And it just really got cringy, not in a good way. And so that was a disappointment. There was too many, oh, we're about to die. Oh, no, we're not, because we just got saved at the last second. You can only do so many of those in a single book, much less a series. Kind of tired of it. Jay Kristoff, find a better way to get your characters out of trouble than using the go-to, saved at the last minute thing. Another thing, did not enjoy the main or the two POVs. I didn't enjoy that aspect of it. Of course, I loved Gabriel. I didn't have a problem with him. Really enjoyed my time with him. But as far as the second POV, I'm not going to tell who it is. I will do all of this on my spoiler review, which will be the next video that I will be doing. So if you want to hear my complete take, which I have a rant. Oh man, do I have a rant with this one. Of my take on this book. One of my biggest problems was the second POV. It was boring. And last but not least, last thing I'll say on it before I move to Jade City is I just did not enjoy the side quests. I didn't enjoy it. Didn't feel like the Gabriel that I remembered. And I guess I love the hate-filled Gabriel, the smart aleck Gabriel. Not the one who literally says in the book, and I cannot get over this, my friends are the hill that I will die on. Now, that was not the Gabriel of the first book. The Gabriel of the first book is, you get in my way for me avenging my family, and I will kill you. I don't care who you are. That's the same man that threatens God, for goodness sake. So, that's just where we were at with book 1 Gabriel compared to book 2 Gabriel, which is very, very watered down, if you could say that. But overall, that's how I feel towards Empire of the Damned. I am going to be doing a full spoiler review over that next video. But as far as the next one, Jade City. So, Jade City was a book that I had put off for a very, very long time. I thought it was just another booktube darling that wasn't going to live up to the hype. And, man, was I wrong. Fonda Lee, love it. Love everything about this book. Is it a 5-star read? No, it is not. But I will say just some of the things that I did personally enjoy with this book was, kind of like what it says on the book. Family is duty. Love the character dynamics between all of that. Love the duty aspect of this. Really, to be honest with you, the magic kind of was not really used as much as I wanted it to be used, if it can be considered magic at all. The jade aspect of it. but I thought it was kind of cool how they intermingled that with kind of realistic situations. Really thought that was pretty cool. Like I said, I love the main characters, love the main cast. I really didn't know where this book was going. I didn't know which characters were going to survive or not. I mean, there's a death in this that actually stung. And it was towards the middle of it, not even towards the end. It was one I didn't see coming. And it really bothered me. But it made me kind of realize every time my characters are in this world and in a fight, it's my favorite character going to live, and I kind of love that. Felt very George R. R. Martin in a lot of ways. But Fonda Lee, yeah, I'm definitely going to be reading more of her. I think this was a 4-star read. It wasn't a 5-star read, and the reason why I wouldn't give it a 5-star read is I kind of felt like the school system that they had here with the clans felt very cheesy and very YA, even though overall I thought the clan dynamic and how they were pitted against each other was really fun and really cool, and I enjoyed the lore of this series so far at least. But overall, definitely excited that I finally picked up Jade City and looking forward to the next one. Definitely looking forward to the next one. Now, for Demon in White. Now, the last time I was on here, I was very hard on Demon in White. Did it live up to Howling Dark standards? No, it has not. It has not. I'm about halfway through. Is it better than Empire of Silence? Oh, far better than Empire of Silence. I hated Empire of Silence. I truly did. I didn't find anything that was really great about that book. I didn't like Hadrian in that book. I like him a lot better in Demon in White, more than I even enjoyed him in Howling Dark. So, if anything, the character dynamic with him is really good. Unfortunately, the characters are still, in a lot of different ways, very forgettable in a lot of things. I don't enjoy the royal aspect of things. I don't enjoy that world. I don't enjoy those who are a part of that world. That becomes very tedious. I didn't enjoy that. Those parts of it. The only thing that I will say I enjoyed was kind of like, return to the gladiatorial aspect of Hadrian. I'm about halfway through, and it seems like Hadrian has really found his own in a lot of ways. He's really kind of stepped up and taken on the lead of, you know what, I am what they say I am, because he denies it for most of the book about, am I the one who can't be killed? And then he's just like, nah, I can't be killed. And so he's getting to that Hadrian, and I'm curious about where that's going to lead this, not just this book, but this series, where to go. So overall, haven't enjoyed the world, the current world that they're in. Enjoyed the fight scenes a lot better. There is some really epic fight scenes in this that I can just speak offhand that I've really enjoyed. Again, same complaints. Don't really like the time system in this. Don't really, whatever it's called, fugue or whatever, where they're put on ice for years. Feels very weird. So they travel between planet and planet. It takes like 50 years. And then they come back and the person's like, oh yeah, it's just like, you remember the last conversation we had? Let's be real. You don't remember the last conversation you had 50 years ago. Like, come on. It doesn't matter if you're almost immortal or not. Or if you live 900 years, you're not going to remember that. Sorry. It's just not very believable to me. So I kind of feel like I don't enjoy Christopher Ruocchio's world in that regard. The time system. But as far as everything else, it's very realistic and really love it. I just wish a lot of the side characters were a little bit more memorable. It seems like I remember the villains more than I remember the side characters, which is kind of sad. Like, I'm always having to go back and like, who is this person and should I care if they live or die? But we're finally turning into the Hadrian Marlowe that will become the Sun Eater, and you can really kind of start to see it about halfway through this book. So looking forward to finishing this book. Overall, it's about a 4 out of 5 so far, halfway through. That's just my overall feelings on it. But definitely looking forward to finishing this book and moving on to the next book. Sorry, it's really late at night and I'm kind of tired. I keep wanting to yawn. But overall, this is one that kind of threw me off a little bit. I didn't know what to expect of it, so I tried it on Audible, and I have been really, really excited about this. This is my first Larry Correia book. It's called Monster Hunter International. Now, I've heard things vaguely about this series, but I've never really thought that this would be something that I would be personally reading. I'm glad that I did. You know what it kind of reminds me of? It's like everything that I love about Matt Denneman, or at least from the first, Dungeon Crawler Carl books, the humor, the kind of the back and forth, the camaraderie that comes with a lot of these characters. I find in this with Larry Correia's characters in this as well. There's a lot of funny parts that make you laugh, but there's also really good lore that comes behind it, and it feels very unique. I mean, you have a monster hunting organization founded in middle of Alabama. Like, I mean, what can you say about that? That's pretty dang original. I mean, original, and he really, really makes it very believable. And I'm always curious about to see where it's going. This is one that I will sit there and I'll turn it on and I'll just keep listening to it for hours on end. Now, I'm about halfway through this book already, and you know what? This will probably be a series that I will probably pair up with the Dresden Files, because I've got like book 6 or 7 in Dresden Files. I got to finish that. And this, I think, would be a good buddy read to read those two together, because they're very comparable in a lot of ways for me. Ask me why. I think it's more of, just the kind of the monsters that they face, and also kind of the way the characters interact with each other really reminds me a lot of it. But it feels like the best of Matt Denneman, but it's not Matt Denneman. It's Larry Correia. So Larry Correia, I think he's won me over. I will be checking out more Larry Correia books next month. Definitely will be checking out more Larry Correia books next month, if not with this series going to the second book, because I'm actually really tempted to do that. Truly am. I really have enjoyed my time in this world. It is a very unique world, and if you are hesitant or don't know about this series, please give it a shot, because it is worth your time. I assure you, it is worth your time. It has the best of lore, funniness, and just action-packed. Like, I mean, this is a gun book, if there ever was a gun book. I mean, for somebody who grew up in Texas and loves that stuff myself, this is right up my alley. Truly is. Like, monster hunting with guns, whew. Sorry, don't get any better than that for me. So overall, enjoying my time. This is a 4 out of 5 star read so far in this, and I don't really see it getting worse, to be honest. But let's go on to a tried and true series for me, and is either my favorite series of all time up to this stage, or is pretty darn close. And that is The Warlord Chronicles by Bernard Cornwell. I'm reading the second book of it. It's Enemy of God. I am about halfway through this one as well, and it just don't disappoint. It just really don't. I might be a little less than halfway on this one, I believe. But yeah, it just doesn't disappoint. It is so good in so many ways. I'm literally to the point where I think Bernard Cornwell can't write bad books. I mean, that's the way I feel, and I rarely feel that way about any author. but it's just, he just has a way of taking your expectations that you have in Arthurian legend and just kind of like throwing it on its head and making it better in so many ways. And that's what he's done. He could have made this all about King Arthur. He could have made this all about Lancelot, the Round Table, Merlin, and all of that. But instead, he gives us Durfel. And could you give us a better character than Durfel? I highly doubt. This book is, so far as I'm into it, is really flowing towards a 5 out of 5. And to be honest, I don't see it changing. I truly don't. I don't see this changing. I really think this is going to be a book that I'm probably going to reread sometime in the future and be really looking forward to rereading as well, as long with the first book as well in this. So if this is another series that you are very hesitant about reading, or not knowing about, if you've read the first book, where this is going to go, it doesn't disappoint. In fact, I will say maybe it's even better than the first, and that's hard to say because I really love the first one. I think I gave it a 5-star too, and I don't do that very often. I don't really, truly, actually don't. I've come across some really good books this year, but usually my 5-star, I can usually find a lot to hate about books. But I love the aspect of how he treats Merlin, especially. Merlin is this magical character where you don't really know if it's magic or if it's just luck. Or if it's just, he's just going through the world, BSing his way through things so well that he tricks everybody. And Durfel kind of hints at that to a certain extent. The young Durfel believes in it, but the old Durfel is kind of like, I don't know about that. And if there's maybe one aspect about it that I wish maybe they hadn't have done, it was the whole Sun Eater like thing where the old guy goes and tells about his younger life. Maybe they could have done without that. I would love to have had that be a guessing game of where this is going to end up. But overall, loving my time with this. Looks like it's going to be another 5-star read. Don't see this going bad at all. Now, as far as a book that I've been putting off, and an author that I did not think I would really enjoy. And look, everything you get when it comes to Robin Hobb, the Assassin's Apprentice, the Farseer trilogy, they say slow burn. It's not very action-packed. Well, as you can see from the books that I love to read, Monster Hunter International, Enemy of God, the Warlord Chronicles, and, Jade City. All of these are usually fast-paced, very character, action-packed books. And the first few pages of Assassin's Apprentice, I was like, I don't know if I enjoy this. I don't know if I like this aspect of it. But the more I read it, the more I'm loving my time in this book. And Robin Hobb, she is truly brilliant. Really, really brilliant. And I cannot wait to finish this book and move on to the second book of this as well. I've really felt, to a certain, and it's strange to say, but I've really kind of felt blessed to read this book, because this is the book that I needed. This was a book that I can just sit there and I can dwell on, and I can just think about throughout the day about, where this is heading and what, the aspects of it, where it's going to lead next. And it's just the perfect slow burn. And I just felt like I needed that this month, because I'll admit, I was feeling a burnout this month. And this book really hit the spot for me. And I think Robin Hobb, when I feel that burnout, I think Robin Hobb in the future is going to be my go-to character or go-to author when I'm feeling that burnout, because she just knows how to write. She just truly knows how to write. It's almost kind of like J.K. Rowling with me. J.K. Rowling, she made the Harry Potter series basically them just talking at a school. And she made it fascinating and interesting, and the world fascinating and interesting. And just feel like Robin Hobb does the same as well. So, loving my time with this. I am now about halfway into this book, and I'm loving every minute of it. And you know what? I'm taking my time with it because I want to. Because I'm excited to just stay in this world as long as I personally can. And I'm excited to go to the next book in this series, even though I haven't even finished this one. That's the way I'm feeling towards it. I think Robin Hobb is going to be on this channel a name you're going to hear a lot of in the future. I really, truly believe that because she just seems like such a talented author. And I've enjoyed my time in this world. But overall, guys, let me know what y'all think about the books I've read. Have y'all read any of these books? And if you have, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you feel like I'm off base with any of this? Probably am in a lot of different ways. I have strong takes, I will admit, on some things. I'm usually not someone that's in the middle. I'm not going to mix words when it comes to how I feel towards something. I don't care if it hurts people's feelings, and I don't care, if it's not even good for the channel. I'm going to be a straight shooter with it. Some of these books are great. Some of these I don't understand why they're YouTube darlings or BookTube darlings. But overall, guys, let me know in the comments down below. And if you do enjoy these reviews and these weekly updates, please let me know and subscribe to the channel. And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and y'all take care.